What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a different kind of day, different kind of vlog than I've ever done before. Of course, Josh thinks I'm talking to somebody in person and has to be present. I can hear his little paws going. Anyway, I'm going to Touch MedSpa, and that's where I go for like my Botox, facials, laser hair removal, that kind of stuff. But today, I am going to try the Emsculpt. I'm a little hesitant, but a little excited. We are going to target my stomach, which, let's be honest, as we get a little bit older, not that I'm old, so watch your mouth in the comments, we kind of end up with a little bit of a stubborn area, which I am human too. I always feel like it's like my lower stomach, so we're going to target that, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride and the process and show you what it's all about. So you'll learn something, I'll learn something, and I don't know, I think we're gonna have fun. So let's go to Touch MedSpa and see what this is all about.
Hey guys, my name is Jessica. I am one of the co-owners of Touch MedSpa, and Kristen got in contact with me, a couple weeks ago?
A couple weeks ago.
And she was feeling a little self-conscious about her abdomen. There were just some areas that she felt like a little bit bloated more often. She wanted to experience a little bit more toning because that lower abdomen area is the hardest spot of the area to reach, right?
Yep.
Whenever you're working out, it's really hard to get rid of that, especially if we've had kids, all that kind of stuff. So I thought Emsculpt would be the perfect treatment for her. She's got a great active lifestyle, and Emsculpt is specific to some fat reduction, about 30% fat reduction, and 25% muscle improvement. So that's what we're going to do today. We're excited.
I'm excited. And then there's also an event coming up.
Yes.
On June 2nd. You want to tell us a little bit about that and people being involved?
Yeah, so Emsculpt does this cool thing where they do a bus tour through different cities in the United States, and the bus tour is coming right here to North Myrtle Beach. Super excited. It's June 2nd. You get to come and experience Emsculpt for yourself for free. You do have to schedule an appointment.
Okay.
It's from 5 to 7. So you just have to call and schedule your appointment, and then we'll have like swag bags. It's just like a fun little event, and we're doing like 25% off packages, so it's a good deal.
Cool. So if you guys are in the area, in Myrtle Beach, June 2nd from 5 to 7, you can schedule an appointment and come here and try it for yourself. But I'm going to try it first, right now.
Yay! And you're going to be here on my day event too, right?
I am. I'm going to be here too.
Awesome. Cool.
All right, cool. Let's go do it. So we're going to take a little time out. They just gave me this super sexy paper bra to put on for my before photos, my fat shaming photos. So I'm going to put this on and we'll be right back.
Other way? Yep. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Perfect. There we go. 1, 4. Perfect.
Just like this whole that's where I feel like it gets, like if I'm bloated, like that's where I notice it the most.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you can lay down.
Okay.
So this uses radio frequency. So you're going to feel a little bit of warmth, like a heating pad.
Okay.
When I turn it on, it'll start getting warm. If you feel like, oh my gosh, this is getting hot, like some patients feel some extra heat, usually it'll happen if you're dehydrated.
Okay.
You shouldn't have an issue with it, but if you feel like, wow, this is really getting hot, just let me know and I'll turn it down.
Okay.
Okay. When I say, here comes your heat, you're going to start getting warm. Then I'll say, you're going to feel your muscle contraction in 3, 2, 1, and it's pretty quick. So I start off a little bit conservatively, especially for your first time, just to make sure you're not like, it doesn't jar you too much.
Okay.
And then I'll turn it up as quickly as I can.
Okay.
You just let me know how it feels. You shouldn't feel any pain.
Okay.
So if something is painful, let me know and I'll readjust.
Okay.
But you should be good. It's usually pretty easy breezy. Just checking your hip bones. Alright. Alright, so here comes your heat. It's just going to feel like a heating pad.
Okay.
Alright, here comes your muscle contraction in 3, 2, 1. How's it feel?
It feels like a tub unit.
Okay.
It does like contract.
Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
You're probably getting a thigh workout too. Still
Yeah, I actually feel it all the way down to my feet.
So that tapping is tapping the lactic acid out of your muscles. So you're not going to be sore or anything like that tomorrow. You might feel a little bit tightness. When you move a certain way, you might be like, ooh, I do feel a little bit sore. But for the most part, you're not going to feel like you had a major workout.
Does it matter that I had a really crazy ab workout yesterday?
No. I actually think it's helpful if you do a lot of abs the day before because of this feature on it. If you're sore, it's going to help. It might actually help. Yeah, it's going to help get all of that out. Okay. But yeah, it's pretty simple. So this is equivalent to about 20,000 crunches in a 30-minute period.
Which I would never be able to do in a day.
So like the sciencey cool stuff about Emsculpt is, I don't know if I already shared this with you, but so whenever you work out, professional athletes, bodybuilders, et cetera, you can physically only use about 50% of your muscle capacity. Right. So with Emsculpt, you're actually using about 90%. And you can actually grow new muscle fibers, which once you hit a certain age, you don't increase your muscle fibers when you're working out. This will increase your muscle fibers by about 7 to 10%. So it's not like a huge number, but it's a big deal because
it's a big deal if you're not doing it on your own anyway. Yeah.
So that's just like a little fun fact.
I also saw it decreases body fat too.
Yes. So it'll decrease subcutaneous tissue. It says about 30%. If I'm giving my honest opinion of that, for somebody like you, I think it's going to decrease your subcutaneous tissue nicely. You're going to see some nice changes with it. Okay. It depends on the person. You have to be the right candidate for sure. Okay. That subcutaneous tissue. If people are asking you. If somebody has subcutaneous tissue, I will usually, depending on the candidate, most likely do pool sculpting for subcutaneous tissue with people. Just because it's such a specific target for pool sculpting. Yeah. This is a little bit more. Is it too much or are you good?
I'm okay. I didn't expect it.
This will take you through about 7 different workouts.
Oh wow.
In the 30-minute period. So it'll switch it up quite a bit. You'll be like, okay, I'm getting used to, I got in my mind what's going on, then all of a sudden it'll switch and you're like, damn it, now it's something new. The heat is great for a little bit of skin tightening too.
Oh, is it just heat or is it like a red light therapy?
It's just radio frequency heat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like a deep penetrating heat. That's what kills the fat cells.
Gotcha.
Just the heat.
Very cool.
The magnet is what's telling your muscles to contract. You'll go through some short bursts of contractions. That's more like toning. The longer contractions are going to be more of your muscle building contractions.
And then why do I feel it down like in my thighs and stuff?
Because of the magnet. So the magnet is still reaching some of your other muscle groups. Okay. So you might notice your obliques. You're going to feel it.
See, like my thighs are definitely like.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get that.
Yeah.
You can actually see them.
Yeah.
Or I can feel them. So.
And that's also because of the amount of muscle tone that you have.
Right.
Somebody that doesn't work out a whole lot, they may not recruit those muscles as much as you are.
That makes sense. It's crazy, like I'm not even flexing and it's completely involuntary.
Yeah. It's weird, right?
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
And the treatments were supposed to come in once a week.
Yes. Once every 5 to 7 days. Or 5 to 10 days. Okay. Is good.
I actually didn't think it would be intense.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
You didn't think it would be like
I thought it was going to be like more gentle.
Like,
It doesn't hurt. I just didn't expect like my whole body to get into it.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. The crazy thing is like you could hear the vibration, so it sounds like it's just shaking, but I could feel it being under it. I could feel the muscles literally contracting.
Does it almost feel like a Charlie horse? Like almost for some of
Yeah,
them,
like
get to
it's
a Charlie
almost
horse?
gonna get like to that point, but it doesn't ever like go
almost
over.
cramps.
Yeah.
Because it's so engaged. It's good. That means you're getting a good treatment.
Yeah.
Do you feel your obliques coming in too?
Yeah, that's why I was just touching over here because I could feel it. I don't know if it's like visible from like for like you guys.
I can see it.
Yeah.
And then like for guys, it's great. Like biceps and triceps, you have to do both. You can't just do one or the other.
Oh, okay.
Because it could lead to injury if one overpowers the other.
That one came on all fast. So my abs definitely feel sore. The whole time I think I basically felt it from mid-abs or the top of my abs all the way down to my hip flexors. And then there were a lot of times that I was feeling it like in my quads and a couple of times it even hit down to my toes. So my whole body kind of got involved even though we were targeting my lower abs, which is kind of exciting. And what Jessica did say was she had this turned up to 100% in anticipation that I could handle it. So we talked about this a little bit beforehand, but one thing that she kind of hinted to was that you have to let your body kind of conform to the machine. And I made I thought it sounded similar to like when you go to get a massage and you like tense up your muscles and the masseuse can't get in there. So I took that as like the same thing with this. So the whole time I was breathing through it, and every time it hit, if I was breathing out, I was able to handle the intensity. Where if I was in the middle of a conversation and didn't have any oxygen in my lungs, it definitely hit me a lot harder. So if you're breathing through this, you can definitely take a lot more. So something to keep in mind if you decide to do this.
Sweating.
Yeah, I'm definitely sweating. Actually see the sweat.
Look, you look toned already.
Like that's, I feel that.
Yeah, like I feel like you look, but you're not the average person. You have a lot more muscle mass.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So like, an average person might not already be like this line down your stomach.
Right.
Is. Let's look at your pictures really quick.
Oh, it makes sense.
Do you see that line down your stomach?
Yeah, even your obliques like look fatter on the side here. Like they're like sticking out more.
Yeah.
So that might mean that this
that's what
is
I
being
mean.
pulled in
Like
more.
all of this, like I physically feel it in here. The cool thing is you said the lactic acid thing.
Mm-hmm.
Typically when you do a lot of abs, I feel like you're constantly like hunched over because they get so contracted. I don't feel like I'm left like that. Like I can feel them, they're sore, but I'm not left in a position where I'm like, oh my god, my abs are so sore and I can't stand up all the way.
Yeah.
Like I don't even feel like I need to stretch. I just feel like I use them.
There's another picture. Lift up that shirt a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can see the lines.
I mean, look at like the
Underneath,
sides.
yeah. Holy cow.
and that line down the center of your stomach.
This is like,
Way.
yeah. Holy cow, the V. Hi, Josh. Okay. He got all excited when I grabbed the camera, so I figured I'd keep him over here so he doesn't click his nails. Anyway, so I'm home, and I've been home for about an hour and a half. I ate a little something. I was really hungry after the procedure, and I had just eaten before we went, so that's something to keep in mind. Jessica did say that I should make sure I drink a lot of water, and my mouth has been so dry, and I'm just shy of a gallon, and it's only like 5 o'clock. So I'm going to surpass a gallon of water and then some. So make sure to drink a lot of water if you decide to do something like this. And you're definitely going to find yourself more hungry. I was definitely burning calories. And I'm going to bring you over here into the mirror. Let me show you guys. So you can actually see my obliques popping out, and like we were saying, this line right here was not here before. So in one treatment, I can already see good results, and I'm not even sucking in, like this is normal. Normally my stomach is out a lot further. So I'm really happy with this so far. I'm excited to see what happens. There's a quad flex, but I'm excited about the first appointment, and I'm excited to go back. I go back in a week, and we're gonna do appointment number 2. So I'll keep you guys posted, but I hope you like this video. And like I said, if you're in the Myrtle Beach area on June 2nd, they're doing a whole big thing, and you can check it out, see what it's all about. Ask lots of questions, because I know like sometimes when you go for a consultation, I know I was even really nervous for it, and I don't have a lot of like meat or fat to like lose, but it's never fun being looked at and feeling like, oh my god, now you're just staring at my problem area. So maybe when there's like a group of people, everybody's kind of talking about the same thing, it might make it a little bit more welcoming and make you feel like you want to ask questions. So if you're in the area, June 2nd, come see me and everybody from Touch MedSpa and the Emsculpt bus, which will be there. So I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Bye.